Hey guys, I wanted to go over a little mutation, uh, little summary, I guess. So I'm farming 4 different stats right now: health, melee, stam, and weight. Trying to get those on gigas. Um, if you have mutation or mutators, you can do mutation pulses. On our server, you can do 10. So they stack. Let me show you. So these gigas right here, I've got 4 different piles. That one's got a 10x out of 10x chance of mutating for 300 seconds. We got a group over here, got a group over here, got a group over here, and I got a group over here. Okay? So there are 4 different quadrants because I'm doing 4 different stats. I have a stamina guy right here. Right below him are all the females. This is the male. Over here I have weight. It's right here with a bunch of females underneath. I have melee over here. And again, underneath him are a bunch of females. I might have to move him over here to get him more in the center. He'll probably reach though. This is my health. Again, right over about 25 different females. So now that they all have mutation pulses on them, I'm going to set them to breed. So behavior, passive, ignore whistles, disable looking. This is, you don't have to do all those. I like to put it on passive in case I fat finger a whistle on accident. That's good to do. So we're going to just enable mating here. Okay. And we're going to copy that to every giga or whatever dino you have that's nearby. Okay. So that's copying it to 108 different dinos. Now, my hatcheries will collect eggs from health, collect eggs from melee, stam, weight. I don't want that. I just want melee or health at the moment. So I'm going to go over here, disable the melee. Okay. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to disable the stam. And I'm going to disable the weight breeders. Okay. Now you're going to have to refresh your mutation pulse, or yeah, your mutation pulses. Because if you look here, this buff keeps counting down. It's already gone halfway. So we want to just go down there, hit it one more time to refresh the buff. You can move these closer if you want. They have a range selector on it. So you can see the range here is currently at 50. That's the max range for our server. Okay. So let's check on these females that are breeding. I had to space them out because otherwise the male that's health up there will try to mate with these females over here. So I had to kind of space them out a little bit. It's like they're at 80% right now. Okay. $90. So when these fall, I have a hatchery right down here that will collect all the eggs. They're empty at the moment. You don't need 3, you could just do 1, but I just wanted to make sure I got them as soon as they fell. We got 8 here. Move them here. 13. So we got 25 eggs. Okay. We're gonna pop those into our incubator. And again, we're doing health right now. So I'm looking at their health numbers. It looks like 141, 141 for health, 81, 101, 81, 141. I believe 140. Oh, there's a 161. So this is the one that just got the mutation. Okay. So we're going to take that egg, that 161 in slot 6. We're going to remove that. And we're going to destroy all these. Just to keep it clean. Okay. We're going to get rid of all these eggs. I have a dumpster right here for junk eggs. So we're a quarter of the way done. Okay. I'm gonna put this egg right here just for safekeeping for the moment. So that's my good health egg. Okay. Gonna do another mutation pulse because those are gonna wear off. Go back upstairs. This time we're gonna do stamina. So enable mating. They'll start mating with those 25 femmes underneath. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. We're done with health. So I'm just gonna pick this guy up. We're done with him. So he's mating with those underneath. Take a little bit. But this is the process that I go through. You don't have to just do one stat at a time. You know, I have 4 different stats going. It's going to go 4 times as fast to get mutation. So I've only been doing this for, looks like 7 minutes now. I've already got my next health mutation. I'm doing weight right now, I believe. Looks like these guys are losing health like crazy. Might have to heal them. I have a Daedon, which will heal them. So let me just move over here real quick. This is not part of the breeding, this is just part of the maintaining my dinos. So, Daedon. It's gonna heal. Enable healing. Oops. Alright. So my... Oh, I'm doing stam. So my stam is done. Go downstairs. First thing I'm going to do is refresh the pulse. Only got 160 seconds left, so there's my mutation refresh. 9 eggs. 30 eggs. I think I got 30 eggs out of that, and there must be 30 females right there. It's fine. Alright, so now we're doing stamina. There's 58 stam, 58 stam. Oh, there's a 118. Okay. Oh, there's a 138. I believe that's what we're looking for. Let me go upstairs just to check. But I believe that 138 is the one that we... So this guy has 60 plus 58. So yeah, 118, 138 was the one we're looking for. So we can cryo him. Start this guy up. Mating. Down here. Make sure we get that egg, the right one. So we were looking, what was it, this top right? Yeah, 138, slot 10. So we're going to take that egg out of slot 10. Make sure I have no eggs on me. Okay. It's coming out of slot 10. I'm going to put them in just a safe spot to hatch later. Okay, so I only have 2 eggs in here. Looks like I got the health and I got the stam. Okay. We are going to trash all these eggs. So there's 20 there. Them to the junk. All these ones in the incubator we're not going to use. We're going to move them to the junk. Okay, and now we are ready to catch these next batch of eggs. We'll just go up and check on the progress. Got 60% there. We don't want that radiation pulse to wear off. Right now it's at 150 seconds left, so I'm just going to refresh it. Only costs 1 element on our server, so you're not wasting a whole lot of resources here. You can set this up however you like, but I like putting them into different quadrants. I'll show you another setup if you don't want to put them so close together. At the end of this video, I'll show you another setup that is quite nice. Looks like they're all done. Okay. So we're going to go back down. Put all the eggs in the same hatchery. 25 there. Okay. Looks like all the eggs are in this one. We're going to move them to the incubator. And we are looking for weight this time. There's 58, 58, 118. So that's the one that I was breeding with. 118, 118. 118. Looking for 138 in weight. None of those, unfortunately. So we will clear this incubator. Just transfer the stuff. Got 15 more shots. Otherwise, we got to rebreed. There's a 118, 58, 58, 118, 118. I hope I get one. I did not out of that one. Alright, 5 more eggs. Try it. 118, 118. Obviously, the more females that you put out, it looks like I didn't get one for that stat, for weight. But the more females you put out, the more chances you're going to get. But the more females you put out, the more the server's going to lag too. I have 109 tames out. And 110 of them are all gigas. So it takes up a lot. Alright, so we'll have to rebreed that weight. Let's go over to the other one. So we're going to leave that weight dino out. Have to rebreed it. Hop over to the melee. He's still got mutation pulses on him, 10 of them. So we will mating. Okay. My base is a little scuffed. Okay, we will refresh the mutation pulse because I don't want that to fall off. Looks like I don't want to mix this up. It looks like these females over here are trying to rebreed already. The rates are kind of fast. So, because I don't want to mix the stats, I don't want to get weight in the hatchery and melee. I'm just going to disable this guy real quick. Okay, he'll stop breeding. Perfect. So now only these females in this corner over here are breeding. It's a little bit of a process, but not bad. So they're at 50%. Wait. 86%, so that's about done. We're gonna send those eggs down here. Make sure these are empty. They are. I had incubators empty. Perfect. So they're gonna start pushing out those eggs. There they go. I can hear them. 14 here. 25 total. Perfect. That's about how many females were over there. So we'll put this in. We are looking for melee this time. This one has 93 melee. 93, 90, 113, 93, 153. I think that's the one we're going for. Just double check. I think that's the one we're looking for. So let's just hop over here. This one here has 60 plus 93. Oh no, so that's 153. We're looking for 173, man. Quite a lot. Alright, there's 153. Ooh, 173. Slot 7. So we're going to take that one out of slot 7. We got lucky there. We'll go over here. This area. So we got 3 eggs done. We're going to get rid of all of these eggs. We now no longer need them. Dunk, dunk. And we just got one left that we have to repeat. So, it's, oop. I have too many elevators. There's one right here. So we need this guy to repeat. We're going to turn him to breeding. We're going to collect our melee. We're done with him. Okay, almost done. We're going to fly back down here. And it looks like our females are gonna drop their mutation pulse in about a minute, so let's refresh that. And we might not have enough females breeding over here. It does take a little bit of time for them to refresh. For instance, this one is breeding. That one there's breeding. That one there's got 2.5 minutes left before it can breed again. So obviously the more females that you put, the better your chances are going to be. I just didn't want to overload one area with like 200 dinos. It might lag. Okay, so that is breeding over there. While it's doing that, let me show you another area. So this is a breeder triangle. I just built this last night. And this is just going to demonstrate different layout of how you could breed. So I've got areas that are all, let's fly through them. I have a hatchery up top here. Okay. And then I have this little platform down here that all the dinos can sit at, all the females. And I've got them separated enough where you could do melee here. Okay. You could do health over here. I have them separated by 12 foundations. That's not specific, like, I just wanted them far enough. There's one over here. So I've got about 5 different ones all set up. You could do, or I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 of them. So you could do health, melee, stam, weight. And then these could be your backup. If you ended up not getting the mutation you want, you just put them over there. There'd be 25 more waiting for you. So it took a little time to set that up, but once you're set, it's quite nice. Okay, Let's check and see if we got lucky. Another egg. We'll refresh that mutation pulse. I would hate for that to drop off. Okay, let's see if we got any eggs here. There's 15 waiting for me. Okay, so I got 15 eggs to check. Make sure those are for weight. Okay, 118, 78, 118, 118, 118, 118. Didn't get it there. Let's get rid of those. 6 more here. Okay. Any in this one? Oh, we got 4 more there. Perfect. So we got 10 to check. 58, 118, 118, 118. I believe we're looking for a... Oh, there's a 138. So that might be the one that we're looking for. That's slot 6. Let's just check. I'm gonna remove it. I go back up and just verify real quick. So this one had, yeah, 118. So it looks like we got our mutation. Let's go ahead and cryo him. And this whole process took what? Let's check. 20 minutes, and we just got a mutation in each stat we're looking for. Didn't take too long. So now, you just got to incubate these eggs. Now these can incubate if you have your settings set in your terminal. Your admin would have to set that, or the owner of the server. But you could just, these eggs are incubating here. I could put them in my incubator. I could put them back in the hatchery. The hatchery rates, I think, go faster, which again are adjustable. This egg, don't need. That's empty. Okay. Every now and then I clear this. I clear this sometimes just by picking it up. So there's 279 eggs in here that are all junk. I'm not going to use them. And I can just pick this up, and that bag will decay in 29 minutes. I'll put another one down. Whoever you get rid of them is up to you. Now that's cleared. We're just waiting on these guys to grow up. It looks like we got 3 of them. Waiting on that 4th one. So we'll go ahead and hatch these just to show you to end the video. We'll do that one in just a moment. But these guys are going to hatch. Okay, there they go. They're coming over here. This catches them. I have it set up to catch any dino that births. So this one has 80 mutations. 80 mutations. 80 mutations. That's what we're looking for. It looks like it gave us an extra stamina. One of them had twins. So let's just take the stamina out. We'll take the health out. And we'll take the melee out. Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick here. You can throw your babies out here. There's 1, 2, 3. You can throw them out. You can name them, which we will do. But more importantly, you can do a growth pulse, a boost growth pulse. So if you click that, and again, it's dependent on your server, but it just put out that big pulse, and now you're going to see these babies are going to grow up quite fast. Boom, 20% already. We went from 1 to 20%. And these guys will do the same. Come on. %. So yeah, these are growing quite nicely. Again, I will name them. So this one is going to be +4. stam mutts. Mutts is mutations. So he's got 4 stam mutations. This one over here has +4 melee. And not really melee mutations, but the pulses. I've hit it, I've read them 4 times. 20 mutations each, so that's 80. Anyway, however you want to name them however you like. But that's about it. And once those are raised, you're going to do the same thing over again. You just repeat the process. Okay. Looks like all my mutation, you would have to start over. It looks like all those mutation pulses dropped off. Yeah, this one only has now 1 out of 10 right there. So you'd have to hit this 10 times. That's why I have multiple mutators here. Mutators are cheap. They're only like 10 element a piece. So if I were to keep breeding, I would again just hit this 10 times. I have the rates quite low for the cost. It only costs 1 element per pulse. Very breeder friendly. If you want to come and play on our server, you can look for us at The Fold. So you just go to your unofficial server list, type in The Fold, and come play on our server. We have Lost Colony, and we have The Island right now. We've got a bunch of mods. They're all quality of life. We've got a shiny mod here. We have shiny spawn like every 2 minutes. They're pretty OP dinos, but yeah. I've played through this game enough to where I want to kind of speed it up a little bit. So you don't want to know how many hours I've pumped. But yeah, looks like these guys are all ready to go. So I'm already back to where we started at the beginning of this video. It took 27 minutes, and we've got one whole line already all ready to go. Including this egg over here. I'm sure he's done. Almost. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I taught you something. If I haven't, that's fine. Drop a comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't think this content's for you, that's fine. You can thumbs down it. But yeah, drop me a follow. I go live. I try to go every day, but obviously things happen. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.